Now, we are last left off was Naruto and Raven discussing about plans. Now, Naruto points out that there were many tests in the previous times, and most of the time we saw the tests, they were all build tests for Kakashi. So we are pretty sure that the build test, it must be build test, and the build test is about teamwork. But do you think, Raven, that that dumb, useless Sakura and that fanboy Sasuke will even be able to do something? And like Raven goes, at least they'll be a distraction. We can make Sakura throw shurikens. Whereas the Sasuke, I saw he has fire style and he knows fireball jutsu. And like Naruto goes, wait, really? So he's not that useless after all. And like Raven chuckles and goes, yeah, but he is not near our level, not even close. And Naruto goes, yeah, that's true, that's true. Our teamwork is flawless. We will be able to do it. Just we have to get the bells right. Hmm. I have an idea. And then he whispers something to, Raven's ear, and Raven goes, damn, Naruto, you're so intelligent. And Naruto goes, well, thank you. So, yeah. Now, as soon as, like the next day, Naruto does not come. So does Raven. And, like, like the time when they were told to, like, reach the training ground, Naruto and Raven do not show up. And Sasuke was starving there with Sakura. And he was stuck with the uselessness, and he was cursing himself like, why does she has to be the one that has to be stuck with me, why not others? And then as he was thinking them, like like half an hour before Kakashi comes, Naruto and Raven come and throw them both piece, a small ramen, a packet of ramen, and goes, go and eat yourself. Kakashi is going to come in half an hour, so be ready. And like they are like, huh, I won't eat you if you say. And like Raven goes, eat Sasuke. And he's like, huh, dope, you're lucky that Raven told me to eat, or else I wouldn't have touched your food. And he eats, only the food that Raven only gave. And like Sakura was like, she was like, Sasuke-kun, can I feed on your one? And he's like, fuck off, bitch. And she was like, this is all your fault, Naruto. And Naruto goes, how's that my fault? And goes, because of you, Sasuke-kun doesn't want me to eat. And then Naruto goes, bitch, you're so useless. You're the queen of uselessness. How can he will ever like you if you're so useless? And she goes, I'm stronger than you. And then he goes, oh really? Come, I'll just even not even use my finger. And she goes, dare, don't you dare mock me. And she goes to punch Naruto, and then Naruto releases a little bit, I mean a little bloodless, and like Sakura is frozen. She's pissing her pants. She's like completely scared. She's like beating the crap out of her just by the bloodless. And Naruto goes, I heard someone say that they were stronger than me. I don't see anyone stronger than me, but just a big uselessness. And Sakura is having tears in her eyes. And Naruto, like, and he's like, he leaves his bloodless. He's like, I don't even want to hit you. You're the piece of you trash. I don't want to myself to get dirty. I mean, guys, if I'm going too much, overboard, please don't go. I used the script from some other YouTubers also and joined it together to make this what if, so that you guys may like it, enjoy it. But if you guys don't like this one, I'm sorry, guys, making Sakura too much big trash. But I'm saying cursing Sakura too much. But honestly, guys, come on, tell me, guys, how many of you people like the season 1 Sakura? I'm pretty sure most of you guys are like, you don't like her because she's useless. And even in the after in she became useful in Boruto and the allied shinobi forces in the war arc, but she was completely useless. She got destroyed by some small, like cloud ninjas, which Naruto was easily able to handle. She got completely obliterated. And so yeah, you guys can understand, like even in Shippuden she was useless. Only her true better part came in Boruto. So yeah, that's the reason I'm making season 1 Sakura completely worthless. And like, any she was kind of bully bullying Naruto, and she was kind of, like Sasuke-kun, and annoys everyone. But anyways, let's get back into the story. So here Naruto Sasuke is going to develop a hatred for Naruto because like he sees that this girl who is in Uchiha and he has a crush on from the young age. Raven has a crush on him. He can clearly tell that, and he is completely jealous of it. And so he wants that crush for herself. And Naruto is wearing the same dress right here, and the scarf is made by his mother and father. And the sword is this one. Yeah, this is Naruto's sword, and yeah. Now when Kakashi comes and he smells, he's like, who ate ramen? And like Sakura goes, this Naruto. He bought ramen and gave us and forced us to eat. And Naruto goes, oh yeah? Then who is the one who's completely starving? Is like, I will die out of hunger, and requested us to give ramen. And she's like, you damn brat, don't lie. And Naruto goes, oh yeah? Then he puts her in Genjutsu and says, tell the truth now, Sakura, or else you'll be tortured for your entire life in that Genjutsu and die and never be able to meet Sasuke-kun. And she starts crying and she goes, like, because she's getting stabbed all over, and she goes, I was the one who asked for ramen. He bought ramen. And when he hid it, then we asked for food because we were so hungry, and then he gave us some ramen, and like, like Kakashi was like, such a uselessness trash. Anyways, continue Naruto. And like he goes, like Naruto goes, continue Kakashi sensei, and Kakashi goes, alright, whatever. And he asks Naruto to release Sakura from Genjutsu, which Naruto does. And then Kakashi goes, Naruto, I want you and all of your team to get belts from me. I have three belts. That means one of you will fail. And Naruto goes, everyone looks at Sakura, and Sakura goes, what? Why are you guys looking at me? And Naruto goes, oh, nothing. And he smirks to himself. Even Raven and Kakashi notices and is like, what are they up to? And Naruto goes, Kakashi sensei, do you mind if I just look at the bells clearly? And Kakashi goes, alright, look at it. And Naruto goes near it and touches it. And Naruto goes, alright, I don't have to look anything else. And Kakashi goes, okay. And so what happens is Naruto and and Kakashi starts the time and Naruto vanishes with Raven. And Naruto knows, and Kakashi knows that Raven and Naruto are very, very powerful. He hardly is able to keep up with them. Hardly. And that too only if he uses his Mangekyo Sharingan ability Kamui. But yet he's pretty much useless. And he's only able to keep up with them when they are like playing with him. That's all. And so he knows he has to go all out, and he goes, alright Naruto, be ready for this one. And Naruto goes, alright, I'm ready Kakashi sensei. It's now or never. And Kakashi's like, what? And Naruto goes, I just read this book about something, and you don't need to. And Naruto goes, now Kakashi sensei, this is the secret art. And Kakashi goes, what is? And Naruto goes, he takes us out a book, and then Kakashi sees the book title and goes, don't tell me. Naruto goes, yes. Ichi Ichi Paradise. And Kakashi goes, how did you get it? And this is the next new volume. And Naruto goes, well. Hokage-sama reads it, and I was able to create a duplicate version of it and have it. And Naruto goes, and Kakashi goes, oh my god. And Naruto goes, well, do you wanna hear it? And Kakashi goes, no, I don't wanna hear it. And now he's actually opened his Sharingan, and Naruto goes, oh yeah? Then he starts saying everything out loud. And like Kakashi like closes his ears, but then he sees his lip movement. And Naruto isn't saying anything, he's just doing lip movements. And Kakashi's like, no, I don't wanna see. I can still understand what he's saying. No, and he closes his eyes, and Naruto goes, oh Kakashi. And like then he realizes what's happening. And then he notices something. He's in the Genjutsu. And then he uses all of his chakra and breaks through the Genjutsu. And he's puffing and puffing and he's like, what was that? But then he still notices that the bells are not gone. He's like, what? And then Naruto comes and starts doing. Naruto one shadow clone, which like wood clone comes out, and the Raven's wood clone comes out, and he starts beating on Kakashi, and Kakashi is like using all of his strength. He's trying to Kamui them away, but then it's just useless. Then Naruto goes, Kakashi Sensei, look this attack up, and like Kakashi's like, what the hell is that English, man? And Naruto goes, well, that's just trash English. I was with the trash so long that I got trash English. No, 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 no. And like, then Naruto goes, all right, Kakashi Sensei. Well, I was a distraction for you. And Kakashi goes, what? And then a humongous kick. I mean, like 100 kicks comes and kicks him. Like, when Saitama in One Punch Man, he goes for a single punch and like over a million punches show up. Yeah, something like that. And Kakashi gets kicked like all over and he's like, ugh. He's like bleeding out and like Kakashi goes, damn it. And like now, and then both of them will like, Naruto and Raven do twin hand signs. Like Naruto uses his left hand, Raven uses her right hand, and they do twin hand signs. And then they both say at the same time, lightning style, humongous thunder slash. And like a huge, like this text created by me, a huge thunderstorm appears and thunder starts slashing, like like sparkling all around in the sky, and thunder hits both of their hands, and then they both have a sword, a small beam of light. The sword turns into a small beam of a orb, and the storm clears away. Now it goes thunder style, thunder beam blast, and like he shoots beams of lightning bolts, which are so destructive. Kakashi is like, damn it, no, and Kamui himself into his Kamui dimension, and you guys are like, how does he have Kamui? And I'll say Naruto was able to train Kakashi to unlock Kamui, and he used some of his abilities to make him less strain makes his strain less, and use Kamui unlimited. Like if you guys know Obito, he has a Mangekyo Sharingan, not internal, but he's able to spam Kamui. He's able to spam that shit like, come on guys, Kamui is the strongest. I don't think Amaterasu or like is anything like compared to Kamui. Kamui is awesome, amazing. So, but Kakashi has long range Kamui, which is useless kind of. But anyways, he Kamus himself away and Naruto goes, oh no you don't. And he activates his golden Rinnegan and he goes, reverse Kamui track. And he Kamui's like he destroys time space control and makes Kamui reappear. And Kakashi was taking some air and then he comes back to the normal world. He's like, wait, what? And Naruto goes, beam blast! And even Kakashi's like, god damn, no. And he uses all of his chakra like in a single point. Like how Raikage does, his one finger assault. Something like that, but even more dense. It's like Kakashi and lightning. Kakashi uses Chidori, and then he says Raikiri, and then he makes 0 pointed Raikiri. Like it's so dense. It's like so dense. Like if you would have watched Boruto, if you guys would have seen compressed Rasengan, like how over destructive it is. Even to the smallest Rasengan that Boruto makes, just compresses into a, an atom size, and it's so over destructively powerful. Kakashi does something like that, and he goes and he hits the lightning bolt, and then there's a humongous explosion, and the next thing you see is the lightning bolt split into two halves, and Kakashi's hand is injured like hell because the attack deflect that attack he had to use that much pressure. He had to use a lot of chakra in that attack to keep pressure on his Chidori, and the attack was strong enough to break through it and also damage him. But now Kakashi was had enough chakra to split the bolt into two halves, but took severe damage because of the backlash of that attack. At the same time, got hit by lightning bolt, and Naruto goes amazing. And then Naruto and Raven, they take some of the lightning And the lightning does not affect them. This is jutsu. And then they keep the lightning in their hands and they do hand signs. It goes lightning clones, and they create lightning clones, and the wood clones they die. And Kakashi goes, wait, those were wood clones. And now there are five lightning clones, and these lightning clones are pure, pure lightning, made up of pure lightning. That means they are going to be very, very deadly. And then so Kakashi goes, hit his hands and says, Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then Shadow Clone goes to one of Naruto's clone and goes, oh, Fire Star, Fireball Jutsu, and the fireball hits Naruto, and then massive lightning explosion happens, and then that clone of Kakashi dies immediately because of the lightning, and he goes, damn it, and then he goes, all right, I got to use this. Then he's like starts channeling lightning in his hand. He goes, Chidori, and he creates a new jutsu with Naruto. He was able to create this natural lightning. So this Chidori keeps absorbing lightning nature, and he is able to go stronger. And he goes and stabs one of the clones. And what happens is the clone dies. But the lightning, when it was about to touch now, like Kakashi, the lightning, like now in Kakashi's hand, is kind of spinning like the Rasengan. Not in a ball though. It's like when you see like Kakashi's hands become, lightning. In the small like lightning, like sword types of comes up. If you guys would notice it clearly, now it's like a Rasengan, it's turning all directions. And so, due to this, he was able to absorb, the lightning clone, and then he goes and starts hitting all the clones. And then he goes, Fire Star, Fireball Jutsu. And like he stabs the fireball with his Chidori, making a flaming Chidori. And then he goes, Water Star, Water Dragon. And he stabs the like water dragon, making it into pure flaming water like Chidori. He can only add three chakra natures to this attack, which is kind of overpowered, but not at the same time when he goes to stab, not to slow. We're just standing like a decoy, and then now does one of the lightning clones goes lightning style, huge lightning alpha, and yeah, I created this jutsu again. Many of the jutsus, if you guys find it, they are going to be my creation, and so yeah, lightning alpha is like a humongous lightning storm, and like if you guys would have watched My Hero Academia, it's an amazing series you have to watch. There's this guy called Nine. Yeah, Nine. He has the ability to steal nine quirks, and quirks are powers. And his main quirk, his original quirk, before he got all for one, the ability to steal quirks, he had this ability called Lightning Bolt. Like I don't know his name, but I'm gonna say Lightning Bolt. He's able to summon a huge fucking damn ass storm, and then shoot such a high voltage lightning that can make an entire Iceland almost vanquished away. And with that storm, he's able to create tornadoes. Yeah, lightning alpha is something the same, and seven lightnings appear and they merge into a single point, and they shoot out unimaginable lightning. And this attack is so powerful. Kakashi knew that he can't absorb this attack at all. It's just too much. And if it does also, the negative charge of the attack is too high that it'll probably make his hand completely gone. And he goes, damn it, Naruto. And then he goes into Kamui. And the attack falls, and like Sakura were completely blown off. Like blown off. And everyone in the village noticed that huge lightning fucking ass lightning strike. And the next thing you notice is like a big ass crater in the training round 7. And then Kakashi appears in a warp. He's like with his his attack, and he goes, I know Naruto's alive, and he jumps, and then he goes towards Naruto's clone, and then Raven comes out, and she's like, dragon style, fire dragon jutsu, and she does the fire dragon, and Kakashi was able to stab the fire dragon, absorb the flame, and then Naruto smirks and he goes, he activates his Rinnegan. This much. Yeah, this fucking thing. Yeah, this is so powerful. Anyways, yeah. He activates this version. Kakashi is like, oh, I messed up a big time. And Naruto goes, time reverse. And everything reverses back in time. Nobody knew the attack happened. but the creator got disappeared. But Kakashi knew what happened, and Sasuke forgot what happened, and so does Sakura. And then he turns off his dojutsu and goes. And Kakashi is actually now having a more power, and then he goes. He does hand signs even with the lightning, which is kind of damaging him because he's using a lot of chakra, turning like around energy around him to negative, making the charges more powerful. The charge, yeah, big brain stuff, big brain stuff. And he goes, lightning blade, and like massive, like, a small thunder dragon appears behind the lightning blade. And go, and then it gets absorbs into the lightning blade and goes. Kashi goes, thunder dragon blade, and like Kashi, like Sasuke being the dumbass he is, he comes and he's like, I'll beat you. And he tries to just taijutsu, but thanks to the lightning blade. And like humongous great and so because of the attack, Kakashi is kind of drained out and he's using a lot of chakra. And this gives Sasuke advantage, and he comes in and he's like fries, and Sakura comes and throws kunais, and unintentionally they do fireball, and the kunai and the fireball merge and become a flaming kunai, which Kakashi just moves a finger in his lightning blade, creates such a huge lightning storm blast, which completely demolishes kunai, demolishing Sakura. Her clothes are almost burnt. She's so black, like black, like if you would have watched you know like Might Guy using 8 gate, yeah, but just think that it's not that black, not that black, but black. That thing is black, completely black. It's just like you're just nothing but ash. But yeah, this thing is not that. And so yeah, and like Sasuke is also like the same way, and he's somehow alive. Don't ask me why. I just want him to see the power difference between Naruto and him. And then like Naruto goes, all right, Kakashi Sensei. So you think you're doing serious, eh? And Kakashi starts channeling a huge bolt of lightning, and then he starts absorbing like negative energy between. And Kakashi goes, yeah, Naruto, you watch my strongest move. And he absorbs so much negative energy that his lightning blade is completely black. And then it turns into reddish black, and Naruto goes, damn. And Kakashi goes, this is my strongest move. Divine lightning blade. And like Kakashi then Naruto goes, divine blade, it looks like more of a divine destruction blade. And Kakashi thinks for a while and goes, you know what, I'm changing the name. It's called the Reaper blade. And Naruto goes, yeah, that sounds much good. And like he uses Kamui on his blade, turning the blade into a lightning swirl. He creates a lightning swirl, and then he then like the swirl effect for some reason. Kakashi keeps using the swirl on his jutsu, and then he goes, and then his jutsu, and then Naruto's like confused, what is he doing? And then Naruto like throws a kunai. He warps away, and then appears in like a warp appears under his leg, demolishing him. And then the warp disappears. The warp again appears under on top on Raven's head, and that Raven disappears, poofs, in a lightning blast, which gets absorbed into the warp. And Naruto goes, oh, and then before when Kakashi again happens, then Naruto one Wood Clone comes out and goes, and then Kakashi's warp again appears, but Naruto's this reverse warp, and Kakashi falls down his neck.